Good morning. Good morning, everybody. It's Monday. Oh my gosh, you guys, tell me how crazy goofy I am. So, I didn't do Strong Saturday because I thought it was Sunday. So, there's that. I'm like, okay, I woke up and I was like, oh yeah, it's Sunday. Yeah, no, it was Saturday and I totally missed Strong Saturday. So, I'm so mad. I'm so sorry, guys. It's so hard keeping days like together now. I'm like totally off. Okay, but I know today is Monday. Hello. Good morning. How is everybody? It is Motivational Monday and we are here, you guys. We made it through another week. It's the beginning of another week. We made it through one and now we're getting to another one. Hi, Vince. Good morning. You're awesome too. Thanks, man. But yes, we're on for another week, you guys. Set the tone for your morning. You know how I tell you guys, set your tone for the morning so you can set it for the day, and then you can set that tone for the week, for the month, for the year. Bam! It's a choice to be happy, okay? It's a choice to wake up and be happy. So, it's Monday. It's a new week. It's a new day. Good morning. Okay, everybody. Good morning, Miss Chelsea. Okay, so as you guys know, I always kind of recap because there's some people that have never seen my lives and stuff like that before, and I don't know, like, you never know what other lives they may not, or they may like that they haven't seen. So I always kind of just recap a little bit. You guys, this is our, what is this? Our 10th, I think is what it is. No, 11, 12, 13. I think this is our 13th Motivational Monday. Oh my gosh, has it really been that long, you guys? Okay, so the first one we did was holding yourself accountable. Then we did believing in yourself. Then we did understanding your why. Then we did believing that you can succeed and you will. We did curing yourself from excuse-itis. We did building confidence and destroying fear. We did how to think big. Next one was how to think and dream creatively. Let's see. You are what you think you are. Manage your environment. Make your attitude your ally. That was 11. And now we're on think right towards people. Think right towards people. Oh my gosh. This is a huge one, you guys, because, okay, so let me take a drink of my coffee first. Hold on. I haven't had enough coffee for this. Okay, so thinking right towards people. Basic rule for winning success. Basic rule. Number one freaking rule, pretty much, is that success depends on support from other people. Okay, so like we cannot be successful unless we have each other. Yes, you see stories of so-and-so doing this or doing that, and oh my gosh, they have all this or all that or all this money or all this big old house, blah, blah, blah. You see all these people that have all these things that maybe you don't, whatever. I don't have a lot of things, you know what I mean? So it's like, but the way that those successful people got there is because they had other people helping them. Nobody can get to the top by themselves unless they were just handed money from like family or something. But still, that's not getting somewhere by yourself. That's family handing you money. So no matter what, success depends on the support of other people. So we have to treat people good, right? We have to be there for people. We have to support people. And even if, let's say, okay, you guys, you have a job, right? You go into work, there's people there that you don't like. Okay, well, that's okay, but you don't have to like them. You don't have to hang out with them like after work or whatever, but you need to be nice to them and support them while you guys are working, because the only way that you get to the top, especially if you want to stay at that company, the only way you get at the top is with other people. You cannot make it anywhere. So if you're rude to all your coworkers and you're trying to be a manager, and then your managers go to all your peers and they're like, oh, would Linda be good for this position? Everybody's going to be like, no, she's a bitch. You know what I mean? Like, they're going to be like, no, she's rude to everybody, or he's rude to everybody, whatever. And then that manager that's above you isn't going to give you the manager positions because you're mean to everybody or you're rude or whatever, you know? So it's like you have to be nice to everybody. Otherwise, you cannot make it to the top, even in a normal corporation job, okay? So if you're the boss, you got to be the boss. You got to be nice to everybody. You work for somebody and you want to get to the top of the corporate ladder or something like that, you have to be nice to your peers to get to the corporate ladder because they will help you get there. Okay? Nobody can get to the top by themselves, straight up. So, support comes from other people. That's like the number one rule of trying to be successful. So again, you guys, this is about thinking right towards people, okay? Thinking right towards people and they will support you and like you. So, you thinking right towards others that are around you, they will not only just like you, but they'll support you, just like I was saying. So they'll feel like, oh my gosh, yes, she or he does deserve that manager position or whatever, you know, like they'll be like, no, they deserve that. Like, I like them. They're always nice to everybody. Like, you see how that changes the game, okay? So you have to be nicer to the people around you. You have to. You just don't have a choice. So obviously, you do have a choice, but you guys get my point. You're not going to make it very far if you don't. So you have to be likable, of course. Sometimes I know that's hard, especially when you don't like somebody, but you still have to be likable. That's just like the way it goes. People are not pulled up. I love this, okay? So listen to this very carefully. People are not pulled up. They are lifted up. No one has time to pull up or pull you up a ladder. You have to lift yourself up. Right? Okay, let me read that one more time so you guys can really hear it. People are not pulled up. I'm not going to pull your ass up, okay? That's pretty much what that's saying. They are lifted up. No one has time to pull you up a ladder. You have to lift yourself up that ladder. This goes for anything, you guys. I don't care if you're talking about business, relationships, family, etc., etc. People do not have the time to pull you up, okay? You are a strong person. You have to lift yourself up to get somewhere, okay? That'd be like if I was trying to save you from a burning building and I'm trying to lift you up. I can only pull you so much, right? You guys, I'm 5'1", I weigh 116 pounds. If I'm trying to pull somebody up off of a freaking ladder, it's going to take me a minute. Like, I'm going to have to get in my mighty strength and I'm going to have to pull you up, but it's going to take a minute. And who knows if I'll even be able to do it? What if I don't have the strength to pull you up? You have to help lift yourself up with me. So when we do it together, you're through that window faster than anything, okay? So that's kind of like even within that situation. Same with relationships, same with business, anything like that. You have to lift yourself up. People are not going to pull you along the way. People are not going to pull you up. They're not going to drag you along the way. You have to lift yourself up and do it yourself, okay? So there's like a 10-point rule or kind of like a 10-point formula for personal success. So I'm just going to kind of like read you guys some of these because I think they're just sick and I think that they really would help a lot of people out. Obviously, you guys, anytime I do my lives, you know that, you know, if you think this stuff's stupid, if you don't like any of this, if you don't want to hear it, whatever, then get off my page. You know what I'm saying? Like, so if this isn't for you, it's not for you, but I'm talking to the people that it is for. Okay, so there's like a 10-point formula on personal success. One is remember people's names. You guys, there is this awesome, I will have to share it in the comments or something because there is this awesome guy. Gosh, I cannot remember what his name is. I'm pretty sure it's something Quick, if I can remember. Jim Quick or John Quick or something like that. Crap, I can't remember. Okay, but he can be in front of like over 100 people and you tell him your name. Good morning, Amy. You tell him your name and he'll go from like beginning to end. And then from the end to the beginning, he'll repeat all your names back. Is that not freaking crazy? Like the fact that we have the mental mind to be able to do that is unreal. So remembering people's names is huge. So this is a formula for personal success, you guys. 10-point formula. So remembering people's names, be comfortable and confident in the person you are. Okay, if you are Granted, there's plenty of shy people. There's plenty of introverted people, extroverted people. Everybody's everywhere, okay? But if you do not believe in what you're doing, again, this can go towards business, relationships, whatever. If you do not fully believe in what you're doing, nobody's going to believe you. Because if you don't even believe yourself, how do you expect somebody else to believe you, right? So you have to be comfortable with who you are, and you have to be confident in what you're doing. Otherwise, people are not going to believe you, you guys, at all. Okay, like the first time, for example, the first time I ever got on a live, people were probably like, what is this crazy psycho girl doing? Like, she has no idea. I was terrified, you guys. I was not confident in what I was doing. I was absolutely terrified. You guys, I looked at the live button so many times that I didn't even know what to do. Like, I was like, should I press this? Should I not? People are going to think I'm so stupid. And then finally now I go live 4 days a week. It's like crazy. And I have no problem getting on it now. But look where you start. You have to do things, okay? You got to get out of your comfort zone. You have to do things a few times. And then before you know it, it's normal. It's like just a normal thing and you just don't care anymore. So you have to have confidence and you have to be comfortable. Be comfortable with the person you are so you can share whatever you're wanting to share, okay? Be confident in what you're trying to share. So if that's a product, if that's, a business, if that's a dream, if that's a relationship, if that's whatever, you have to be confident in what you're doing, what you're preaching, what you're talking about, right? Okay, so 3, have a relaxed, easygoing mind. So with that, okay, have a relaxed and easygoing mind. You guys, let some things just slide. Pick your battles, okay? If people are going to be mean and nasty and blah, 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 and negative and talk behind your back or do this or do that, who cares? Obviously, they have nothing better to do and you are doing things and they're mad. You know what I'm saying? Like, just for an example. So it's like, have a relaxed, easygoing mind. Who cares? Let some things slide. Obviously, if things are important or they're important to you or the people around you or you have to do certain things to get to a certain spot, of course, make sure that that's important to you. But also, some of us just have to let some things just go. We need to have a little bit more of a relaxed, just easygoing mind. So that way, when some bad stuff does happen, you're like, hey, you know what? That's okay. Then that's how it was supposed to be. I love you too, Laura. But it's like, you just let some things go. It's okay to just let some things go, okay? Water off the seal's back, right? So number 4, okay, so remember, these are the 10-point, it's like a 10-point formula for personal success. So we said, remember people's names. That's really important, you guys. Be comfortable and confident in the person you are. Have a relaxed, easygoing mind. And then don't be egotistical, okay? Number 4, do not be egotistical. Everybody has an ego, you guys, and that's fine. But don't shove it down people's throats. First of all, nobody cares, okay? Second of all, it's rude, okay? So it's like, just don't be egotistical. Just be normal. Really, what's normal nowadays, to be completely honest? But at the same time, just leave your ego at the door. Have it whenever you're being goofy or doing whatever, but don't have such a strong ego that it pushes people away, right? Okay, number 5. Let's see, be interesting to other people. We have to be relatable, okay? See, my thing, when I think of be interesting or become interesting to other people, I'm not like, oh yeah, I gotta do something to get people to like me or think that I'm interesting. No, be you and be relatable to people. Yes, be your own weird. Be your own person. That's relatable to so many people, you guys. So it's like, yes, become interesting to other people, but do it in your own way. Make it to where they're interested because you're just fun or goofy or weird or silly or whatever, crazy, who knows, It's like, be your own weird, exactly like Laura said, be your own weird. Number 6, analyze your responsibilities to discover and remove any abrasive characteristics. Okay, so pretty much what that means is take out the negative crap, okay? Put it in the garbage, take it outside, leave it there, right? Nobody wants to be around somebody that has a negative personality. Nobody wants to be around somebody that is constantly down, miserable, blah, blah, blah. You guys know, I always say all the time, misery loves company. The only reason why people want to be rude and nasty to you, obviously if you did something to them for them to act that way, that's kind of common sense. But if people are just being mean and nasty for absolutely no reason, well, there's probably something going on in their life why they have to be so mean and nasty. So they're trying to bring you into the mix with them, and that's just not fair. So leave the negativity at the door, take it out, put it in the garbage, and leave it there. And when you start feeling like you have a negative mind, just stop. Stop what you're doing. Stop what you're doing. Stop what you're thinking. Breathe and just push it all out. Let it go. Okay? Get the negative characteristics out of your body, because all you do when you're being negative, you guys, that all it's going to do is you put out negative energy, you bring negative energy back in. That's all it does. It's just going to cause more problems in the end. It may not cause problems right then and there, but it'll cause problems later. It's just going to catch up to you. That's what negativity does. That's every single time, and we all have seen it and done it too many times to count, okay? So just leave it at the door. Take those, just remove any abrasive characteristics, right? Okay, so number 7, brush off anything that bothers you. Heal yourself. So that's kind of the same thing as like, have a relaxed, easygoing mind. But this is just brush some things off that bother you. So if somebody says something that bothers you, or if somebody's doing something that bothers you, okay, you guys, we all have our own opinion. We all don't agree with everything that everybody does. That's what makes us human. It just is what it is. But let that stuff slide. If it does bother you, keep it in. Just be like, you know what, inside, that, I don't like that. But I'm not going to say anything because I don't care, because it's not my life, right? So if somebody else is doing it and you don't like it, that's their life, their problem. Let them deal with that. That has nothing to do with you, and just keep on moving, okay? So brush off anything that bothers you and heal yourself, you guys. If there is things inside that do bother you, realize what they are and figure out how to get rid of them, right? Figure out how it's not going to bother you. I know that that's so much easier said than done. Trust me, I fight my own battles too. But it's like, just let it go. Heal yourself. Almost like, what is the word? Like getting closure, right? So if there's things in the past that bothered you before, just get closure on that crap and just chalk it up to learning. You know what I mean? Just chalk it up to, you know what? I know I don't like that, but I'm not even going to let it bother me anymore, okay? Number 8, practice liking people until it becomes natural. Now, that sounds kind of funny because it's like, okay, what if I don't like that person? I'm just supposed to like keep liking the person until I like them? No, that's not what that means, okay? It means that you need to be open-minded is really what it is, okay? So if there's people out there that, you necessarily don't like, or there's a job that you're at you don't like, or whatever, it's like, okay, that's fine. But what if there's things in that job that you do like, and you haven't practiced it enough to know if you like it or not? Or what if there's somebody at your job that you thought you didn't like, but you didn't give them the time of day, so you didn't have a relationship with them, you didn't practice having a relationship or being nice to them. So how do you know if you're going to like them or not? How does it become natural, right? You just don't know. So that's why you have to try. So put yourself out there, right? Put yourself out there and like people and practice it enough to where it becomes natural, you guys. So it's like, sometimes you meet those people that they're not really like people persons or whatever, and they come into like a group of people and you just can kind of tell they don't want to be there. That's what I'm saying. You're not practicing opening up to people enough to where it's natural enough to where you like them. You're instantly just defeating everything, defeating yourself. You don't want to be there. You're putting it in your mind. And then now those people around you know that you don't want to be there. So now they've already made a judgment on you. You've already made a judgment on them. You haven't practiced having a relationship or being nice to each other at all because of the way your attitudes came across. And now it can't be natural to like each other. You get what I'm saying? So you have to practice liking people until it becomes natural. Because we're all in this crazy world together and we all need each other to get to where we want to go. So why not like each other and it be natural at the same time, right? Okay, so number 9, always be happy for others' success and call it out. You guys, that's huge, okay? Call it out. That is so huge. Everybody has awesome, crazy, great, winning, successful moments, okay? But be happy for those people that are around you. And when they do make those awesome winnings or whatever, they get a trophy or a certificate, or they get a raise, or they get put into a promotion into a different position or whatever. Like, be happy for those people and call it out. Be like, oh my gosh, Sarah, I am so happy for you. Like, this is crazy. Or like, I will even give you an example. Me and like all of my Monate girls and stuff, anytime anybody does anything great, whether it's getting another customer, ranking up, getting promoted to another rank in the company, helping another person out, this, that, or the other, whatever we do, we call each other out for it. We shout each other out to the freaking stars. We're like, oh my gosh, you know what? I have to call out so-and-so today because they did this, that, and the other, and I am so freaking proud of them. And then you know what we all do? We all congratulate them and welcome them and inspire them and push them. Like, that is what we do. So when people do good things and they're successful, call it out. People want that recognition, okay? Number 10, give spiritual strength to people that will love you. Well, and they will love you, really. So also be there spiritually for people, you guys. Like, believe in them and have faith in them and know that they can make it to the top, or they can do whatever they need to do. Get into that relationship. Get out of their comfort zone playing that sport. Go to this new school. Get into this new job. Okay? Also, just you have to have a spiritual bond with people too. You have to feel that they are going to do something big or they're going to accomplish something great, because we're all put here to accomplish something great. So that is not like, people are not put into a box. Like, the successful people, we all feel like are in this box, right? Because it's like, oh, they get to do what they want. They have all this money. They blah, blah, blah. But okay, how did they get into that box though? They came from out here to get into that box. And what did they do to get in there? They worked their tail off to get in there. Some of them did not. Yes, that is what it is. There's nothing we can do about that. Some people are just handed money and that's just the way it goes. Or handed a job or handed this or whatever, But still, most people work for their success. And they have to do everything they can to get there. Okay? So that is the 10 steps. Remember names. Be a comfortable, confident person. Have a relaxed, easygoing mind. Don't be egotistical. Become interesting to other people. Analyze your personality to discover and remove any abrasive characteristics. So get the negativity out of there. Brush off anything that bothers you. Heal yourself. Practice liking people until it becomes natural. Always be happy for others' success and call it out, right? Okay, give spiritual strength to people and they will love you, okay? We need each other to grow and succeed, you guys. We need each other. We do. And I know that may sound crazy to some people, but we do. We all need each other to succeed and grow in every way. Because, hey, I'm teaching you guys something about things that I knew some of these things, but not everything. So it's like, I'm teaching you guys. The only way that I can be successful is if I teach you guys too, right? Because then we can all be successful together. That works with every single person. You know things that I don't know. So if you told me things, you would be teaching me. You'd be growing me as a person, which in return, who knows if that thing you may have taught me today, I may use today or tomorrow or 3 years from now. But I'll always remember who taught it to me, because I learned something new from somebody. We all have something to offer, okay? And it makes us all grow in many different ways. And in that return, it makes us successful. We need each other, okay? Remember that. So, those were the 10 steps. Then we go into... Okay, take the initiative in building friendships. Leaders always do. We always, like I said, you guys, good morning, Brittany. Like I said, we need each other to grow and succeed, right? We need each other to get to the top, okay? Just like I said, that basic rule for winning success, it depends on support. Success depends on support from other people, right? So we need to take the initiative in building friendships because leaders do. I don't know. I mean, you know how many bosses out there? Like, I'm sure a lot of people know. There's so many bosses out there that are just assholes, right? We don't want to be friends with them. Well, let me tell you what, I do not want to be that kind of boss. I want to be a boss to where, yes, I am the boss and you need to listen to what I'm saying because I'm running a business. It's a business, it's not personal, but at the same time, you want to be likable. You want to develop friendships. You want your employees or your team or your coworkers or whatever to like you, right? So developing friendships is huge, you guys. We have to be nice to each other. Otherwise, we don't get very far. Everybody knows the moment you're mean, nasty, whatever to each other, first you feel it inside like, dang it, man, I shouldn't have been so rude to that person. I really feel bad now. So you know it was wrong right off the bat. But then now that person has an opinion about you. And what if you're ever in a situation where, what if they're the boss and you're looking for a job and they remember what you did years ago or a couple weeks ago or whatever? They're not going to want to hire you. They're not going to want anything to do with you. So take initiative in building friendships because the leaders always do. We have to build friendships, you guys. We have to. And plus, it's boring being like alone and stuff all the time. Who wants to do that? Nobody wants to be alone, right? Okay, so there's also 6 ways to win friends by just taking some initiative. So, 1, introduce yourself always. Good morning, guys. My name's Kat. Hi, how are you? What is going on? That, introduce yourself, right? I always say, you guys know who I am because it's on my Facebook page, so there's really, I don't have to like introduce myself on here. But anytime you're around people, you say, hey, hi, my name's Kat, how are you? What's your name? Always introduce yourself, always, because it leaves an impression on people. First impressions are everything, you guys. We've talked about that on other Motivational Mondays. Be sure other person gets your name straight. Oh, yes. Okay. So the person you're introducing yourself to, make sure that they get your name right. Okay. If I said, hey, my name's Kat, and they turned around and called me Katie. No. That's not my name. My name is Kat. You know what I mean? So it's like, now you don't say it rude or anything, but you're like, oh no, my name's Kat, like K-A-T, not Katie. But thanks though. You know what I mean? Like, yes, I know it drives people crazy. Oh my gosh. I've had people call me every freaking name in the book. So I've gotten Kathy, Kat, Katie, Kate, Katrina, Catherine. Obviously, my name is Catherine. So Catherine and Kat, I don't mind. But like, I've heard so many other things. I've heard K, like K-A-Y. My name is not K, okay? Like what? You know? So it's like, trust me, it aggravates me too, you guys. But you have to correct people. So then that way when they see you again, they know what your name is, right? Okay, so make sure that you are pronouncing their names right. So like if you introduce yourself and then the person introduces themselves back, make sure you're pronouncing their name right because it's like you don't want to mess up on somebody's name either. If you remember how you feel when someone messes up your name, don't do it to somebody else, okay? So make sure you're pronouncing their name correctly too. Also, write down their name and spell it right, okay? For the most part, most people know that when you say somebody's name 3 times, that's how you remember. So people will say, if you meet somebody new, say their name 3 times in 3 different ways, and you'll remember it next time. Well, okay, make sure you're pronouncing it right, make sure you're spelling it right, and make sure you say it right. There's your 3 things, okay? So like, I could even take like, even though I know how to spell Brittany's name, but I could even take Brittany, for example. Hey, Brittany, hi. So you pronounce it Brittany, right? Awesome. Perfect. And how do you spell that again? I just want to make sure that I have your name right. Like, easy as that. And the people are going to tell you, oh, it's B-R-I-T-T-A-N-Y or I-E or 1T or blah, blah, blah. So then you know how to spell it next time, right? Okay. Also, reach out to new friends. So if you have a new friend and you have a great conversation or you meet them somewhere and it's a great time, blah, 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 reach out to those people. Like, that's how we develop new friends, you guys. Reach out to people. Be nice to people. Be like, hey, oh my gosh, Brittany, the other night was freaking awesome, girl. Like, I had the best time. You looked gorgeous. Like, I just wanted to tell you that, you know, the other night was great. I thought we had a blast. Whatever, right? Brittany goes, too many ways to spell it. Trust me, I know. Catherine's the same way. It's ridiculous. But it's like, reach out to friends. Say hi. Oh my gosh, hey, like, the other night was great. And hopefully we can go out and do that again soon, right? So this is all about, this is the 6 ways to win friends by just taking some initiative, you guys. Sometimes, like, I think we wait on people to come to us, but why? Why? If we want to get something done and we want to be friends with somebody, why are we waiting on somebody? Like, you go do it. Go do it yourself. Remember, people are not going to pull you up a ladder. You have to lift yourself up, okay? So reach out. Be nice. What's the least that's going to happen? Somebody's going to shut you down or say no or whatever. We're all used to that crap anyway. What's new, you know? But that doesn't mean you stop trying or you stop reaching out. Like, you just don't do that. Just be you. Let's see. What Brittany say? People are even craving relationships so much more now. Oh my gosh, yeah. People, especially now. She's totally right. People are craving, you guys, craving relationships right now because it's lonely. We can't go anywhere. We can't really, like, there's no restaurants that are open. We can't do anything. So we're all craving relationships on social media and other group sites and apps, and everybody's getting on Zoom calls and all these different things because we are craving relationships. We want to talk to people. People need people. That goes straight back to the fact that we need each other to grow and succeed. And right now, it's being shown in all the colors because we all want to talk to each other. We all want the relationships. We miss each other because we're not seeing our people every day like we were before. Okay, so number 6, say something pleasant to strangers. Everyone wants to be built up. So like when you see somebody, you guys, walking down the street, or you're at a store, or you're at your job, and you have, like, let's say you have people coming in and out and stuff like that, or whatever, like, compliment them. Be like, oh my gosh, girl, your hair looks good. What are you using? Or, oh my gosh, your skin looks beautiful. Like, whoa, what, do you use a certain moisturizer? What do you use? Oh my gosh, girl, that purse is awesome. Or you're talking to guys, geez, that's a nice watch. Like, where'd you get that from? Okay, baller, you know what I'm saying? Or, man, your eyes are beautiful. Or, like, whatever, you guys. Gosh, you look nice. You're all dressed all fancy. Like, give people compliments. Everybody wants to be lifted up in some way, shape, or form. Even in this time on social media. We're like, oh, girl, your makeup is fire. Or, oh my gosh, that dude, okay, what? He's like working out or whatever. You know what I mean? Whatever you can do to reach out to people and be nice to people, like, people want that. Everybody wants to be built up. Everybody wants to be told that they have nice clothes or nice shoes or nice hair or beautiful skin or their makeup's on point or they have gorgeous teeth or beautiful eyes and it doesn't even have to be materialistic, you guys. It can be like, you have an amazing personality. I want to get to know you. Who's going to push you away by saying that? Now, some people may be like, that's kind of weird to say. So maybe don't start off by saying that. But you guys get my point either way. So that's kind of like the 6 ways that you can develop relationships and friendships by just taking initiative. If I can speak today. First things first, you might want to be able to talk before you do all this. Okay, so find out what other people, find out who other people are and make sure that they know you as well. So, with that being said, find out who people are, you guys, okay? That goes in the same point as like getting to know people, reaching out to people, different things like that. Get to know who people are, you guys. There's 4 different types of personalities. 4. Okay, and you guys, I'll probably go over this book one time or another. I don't know. We'll see. That's actually a really good thought. Okay, but there's 4 different kinds of personalities. There's a book on this. It's crazy good, and it has great information, but everybody's different. So get to know who people are, and then they need to get to know who you are too. Okay, like do not change for people, don't act a different way, whatever. But also don't be afraid to get out of your comfort zone and grow as a person either. So sometimes that means change, but that doesn't mean you have to completely change the person you are, right? So find out who other people are and make sure that they know who you are as well. Also, be you, be real. Don't change for others, okay? No one is perfect. We all make mistakes, which is so true, you guys. So, so, so true. Okay, everyone has the right to be different. Don't judge. You don't have to approve, but you don't have to dislike them. Accept people for who they are. No person is good or bad. And, well, let me see. No person is all good and no person is all bad. The world would be really freaking boring if we were all the same, right? Like, that's how it goes, okay? So, like, be yourself, you guys. Don't judge people. Like, me personally, I have my own opinion, okay? I'm not going to sit here and say that I've never judged somebody in my life or whatever. But me personally, I don't consider it as judging. I consider it as my own opinion. We were all raised certain ways. We were all raised, just differently, some the same, some different, whatever. So we all think differently, but that's what makes us human. That's what makes us who we are, and that's okay. And we're all relatable to somebody. But don't judge people. You have no idea what this or that person has gone through. You have no idea why this person or that person does the things they do or acts the way they act or wears what they wear or whatever. How do you know? They have been taught that way. You don't know. You don't know what's going on in their life at all. So stop judging people, okay? We're all different. We all need each other. We all can lead each other to success and growth and everything in so many different ways. If we would just learn from each other instead of judging each other, it'd probably be a totally different world, you guys. We all need to come together and realize what's important. And it's not judging people, right? But yes, and you don't have to approve. You don't have to approve of what this person or that person's doing, but that doesn't mean you have to dislike them either. Again, you don't know what their story is. You don't know why they feel the way they do. You don't know what's going on, so don't judge, okay? Don't judge. Like people for who they are. And I know some people are crazy, but that's okay. That's their life. It's not your life, okay? Let them do their thing as long as it's not affecting you and your life and your family, your friends, or close people around you, whatever. As long as things are cordial and respectful, who cares what these other people are doing? Who cares, right? Okay? Like I said, no person is all good and no person is all bad. We all have a little bit of everything. We're all like, the other day I was telling one of my girls, Emily, I was like, we got our own little spice. It's like I'll add in a little cat spice, a little Emily spice. And I was talking about some other girls too, but I was like, we're all spice of life, you guys. So we need each other to spice it all up, okay? We need all the flavors in the pot to make it taste good, okay? That's like a perfect freaking analogy. Is that how you say that? I don't even know. Either way. But it's like, that's perfect. We all need each other and we all need all the spices. We need a little bit of each and every single one of us to make this world what it is. Like, it'd be so freaking boring if we were all the same. If everybody in the world was the same. How boring would that be? Like, what? That would be so lame. It's like, I love that everybody's different. We got some crazies, we got some laid back chills, we got some successful, and everybody can be successful in their own way. We've all accomplished success in multiple different ways. It's just, maybe we're not exactly where we want to be, and that's okay. I'll tell you right now, I'm not where I want to be, but I'm going to get there because I believe that I, one, deserve it, and two, I'm going to keep doing whatever I can do to get to where I want to be. Those are my dreams, my goals. We all have dreams and goals. You guys have to do the same, right? So we all need each other, okay? Add your little spice. I need some of your spice so I can keep going, right? That's what we all need. Okay, so you can either be, I'm going to kind of end it with this, you guys. This isn't really, you guys know I always end on a quote and stuff, but this isn't really a quote. This is more of a, pick your side, okay? You can pick the N side, N as in negative, or you can pick the P side, P as in positive, right? You have a side. You have a choice. Just like I tell you guys every day, every morning that I do live videos with you guys, that you need to be a light and set the tone, okay? Set the tone for your day or your morning so it sets it for the day. That's a choice, okay? It's a choice to wake up and be happy. It's a choice to not be, mad or whatever. All of it's a choice. Your attitude, your tone, the way you wake up, the way you talk to people, et cetera, it's all a choice, right? So you can choose to be negative or you can choose to be positive. Which one are you going to choose? I hope it's positive because that's what I'm all about, dang it, okay? Pick the positive side. And you know me, I hate I'm not saying you got to choose sides, whatever. We all have our negative moments. Things happen we get mad about. Trust me, I do it too. I'm a normal human being, okay? Normal person. But it's no matter what, every day I wake up, I choose to be positive. I don't choose to be negative. I will not let negative set the tone for my day. I'm going to let positive set the tone for my day and be a light to people and go from there. That's how it should be, okay? So I'm going to kind of leave you guys on that, but just to recap real quick, this whole live was about thinking right towards people. So having the basic number one rule that success depends on the support from other people. You need to think right towards people so that they can think right towards you. You need to be likable. You need to pull, and really, you know what? That'll be my kind of my quote for the day, you guys, is people are not pulled up, they're lifted up. No one has time to pull you up a ladder. You have to lift yourself up. I love that. So actually, that'll be my quote for today because that's just boss, right? Also, you got the 10-point formula to success. You have the take initiative to build friendships. You have the 6 ways that you can build friendships by taking some initiative. Reaching out to people, finding out who people are so that they can find out who you are. Be real, be you, don't judge, okay? So all those things, right? And then also, there's no all good people, there's no all bad people. So pick the side you want to be on. You want to be negative all the time, you want to be positive all the time. Pick your battles. It's your choice, it's your decision. But either way, I will leave you guys with that. I love you guys so much. Thank you for all the support and all the love. Seriously, it means the absolute world to me. It's another Monday. It's another day. We started another week. We accomplished other week before. We got through last week. We can get through this week. Hopefully, all the businesses and everything like that will be open by May 4th. That's what I'm hearing. So I know some are going to wait until mid-May, but I'm hoping to be back to work by May 4th for any of my clients and stuff. So it should be interesting. It's going to be busy, crazy, but I'm super excited. So for some of us, this may be the last week that we're in quarantine. So get relaxed, get ready, get positive. Just start thinking a little differently because we're all about to go right back into reality here soon and it's going to be crazy. So, but either way, I will still be doing lives even when we all go back to reality, our normal reality, right? And we're going to get through it together anyway, so it's going to be fine. But I love you guys. Have a great Monday. Be positive, be happy, start your day right, and I'll see you tomorrow on Tutorial Tuesday. Thank you, Brittany, too. Love you. Love you guys. Bye. Live legit out.